Okay, so what's up, guys? So basically today I am going to be teaching you pretty much how many papers are in a chapter, how many chapters are in a volume, and how to use your manga or comic paper. So let's start off with how many pages are in a chapter. If you see my recent video, I did how many panels per page that I actually use in every page. And I am the creator and founder of Slap Punch Manga. Slap Punch Manga is a company created by me, who joins together a group of people that actually, wants to do a manga and, one day actually publish it. We're going to be doing a webcomic type situation and everything. So if you want to hit that subscribe button and go through all the journey with us, you can go ahead. So basically, how many pages are in a chapter? Now, I am going to be telling you how many pages I use in my original manga, which is Manga, which actually I finished my chapter 1 today. So chapter 1 is done. I have 7 more chapters to go, 20 to 24 pages, and I actually feel very glad that I'm actually achieving this. So I usually do my chapters of Manga of 24 plus pages. But if a chapter has a lot of dialogue, I actually go for 20 pages, just because in the dialogue pages of mine, I put like 7 to 8 panels in each page, and it's just a lot of talk and giving you more information and more detail about my world, my story, what's going on, and trying to engage the reader into a little bit more depth, so they can know what's going on in the story. But mine is a battle manga, battle, adventure, comedy, drama, stuff like that. And what I usually do is a total of 24 pages, even though it's battle manga. And you have to really look out how the battle scenes go in, but that will be for a whole other different type of video. And how many chapters are in a volume? Well, I've seen a lot of different type of methods that people use. I see a lot of them use 8 through 12 chapters in one volume. I've seen even 6 chapters in a volume. I've seen people do 5 chapters in a volume. I've seen one guy do 4 chapters in a volume, which each of his chapters was like 50 pages deep. So the whole book would be 200 pages in total. But the way I do it, I do 8 chapters in total with 24 plus pages, and to me that will give you over 200 pages of actually work and storytelling and battle scenes. If you're going for battle, if you're going for like shoujo, which is something a little bit more light, like a novel of like I'll say something like slice of life. If you want to put more panels, you can, or more pages, but I usually stick for 24 plus. So that'll be, one might be 24, the other one might be 28, 30, 32, 34, 36. I don't really tend to go around 40 just because I do not. And how to use your manga or comic paper. Now, this is actually going to be something very, very important that I actually put my hands on, because just remember, when you're reading a manga or a comic book, once you open up the book, you'll see two different pages. So you open up the book, one here, one over there. And let me show you better with these pages I have here. So basically, this will be page 1, this will be page 2. When you are looking at the book, it will be kind of like conjoined here. So what I am trying to tell you is watch out for the gutter. And the gutter is anything that will go into the binding of the book. So page 1, the part of page 1 that will be actually binded into the book will be this part right here that will go into the book. And the other gutter of page 2 will be the opposite side, because it's then this side over here that goes into the book as being binded in. So you have to really, really watch out where you put the speech bubbles. So you have to really take in consideration of what page is which. Is it page left or is it page right? So you have to actually really, really look out for that, guys. Pretty much people don't really put the text bubbles into the gutter. They like to stay away from the gutter. Like you see right here, the gutter will be pretty much all of this. This will be like the blank page or the blank strip of the manga. So I keep it inside of the text. Now, if your gutter is to the left, I mean towards the right, and this is the part of the outer page, a lot of people say that don't put your text bubble outside of this. I mean, you can. You can actually do that. And that's if you're doing a full bleed page throughout your whole manga. You can actually do that and put the text there because you will actually be able to read the text. You know, just a lot of people that they don't like that type of style. But like I said, you know, everything is about personal preferences, especially that you're doing your manga, you yourself, that you really don't have a boss. You can pretty much do it to your own style. You know, I've seen comics, I've seen mangas, I've seen books written, drawn, illustrated, different ways, you know, and it's all about to how you want to portray your art, how you want to tell your story. So yeah, guys, this is your boy Gabi from Slap Punch Manga. Like I said, we are looking for more artists with very interesting designs and stories. So you can look us up actually on Facebook. It's called Slap Punch Manga. We are a group of 12 people so far. I want at least like a good 22 artists, I'll say, to actually start up this company. So if you're really interested, you can go ahead and subscribe to us on the Facebook group called Slap Punch Manga again, and you can hit me up and I will respond back to your text, telling you pretty much, you know, to pitch me the story, give me some type of artwork that I can see, and just tell me just a little bit about yourself. And guys, this is actually only to very serious people that pretty much wants to release their manga. And I understand that everybody has a life. I understand that, you know, people go to work and stuff like that, because I do myself, you know, and you have to pretty much, you know, take a time limit between work and life to actually do something. It could be 30 minutes, it could be an hour per day that you're actually drawing or writing your story. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, that's how I've been doing my story, and I've managed to do 8 chapters, 224 pages, written and storyboarded and drawn chapter 1 in the last 3 months with everything I had going on. So I actually went in and I dedicated some time to it. Sometimes I will only do 30 minutes per day. Sometimes I'll even do 20 minutes per day. On my days off, I'll do a good 2-3 hours on it, you know, like working on it, you know, because I like to see anime myself and play some games, yada yada yada. But yeah, enough of the rambling. This is your boy Gabi and Slap Punch Manga. Just peace out on the for real.